Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Minecraft Pixelmon on my brand new server that just came out yesterday called PokeSmash. Well, the H is cut off. That's not good. The IP is in the description if you guys do want to come and join me. It is mc.pokesmash.co, so feel free to hop on. Anyway, before we do get started, I would like to say Merry Christmas to all and Happy Holidays. Since yesterday was Christmas, I wanted to have a present for all of you guys, which is why I released my server then. So I hope that you are all enjoying it so far. In yesterday's video though, I did preface that it is still in the beta, so there's still, you know, a couple bugs here and there and just some things that we're working on in general. Now right now the server is just a Pixelmon survival server, and honestly the only thing so far that we have is spawn and an EV training area. But we are getting all the gyms, all the, you know, the Elite Four, the Safari, all that stuff is currently being built, so it should be here pretty soon. Probably already done, so don't worry about anything that I just said. But we do have much bigger and better plans for the server other than just it being a regular Pixelmon survival server. I don't really want to spoil what those plans are, but you might be able to decipher what it might be just by reading the server name. But anyway, on to our adventure. So since our mascot of the server is primarily Lucario, I decided to start off our series with a bang, and I gave myself a shiny RIOLU to kick things off. 3, 2, 1, bang! Check him out, level 5, shiny RIOLU, and not only is he shiny, but he also has perfect IVs. Check it out, dude, what a beast. I also did go ahead and give him a Jolly Nature, which decreases his special attack and increases his speed. Now, a lot of you guys might be like, oh my god, you're cheating, you can't do that. But at the same time, you know, I kinda own the server, so. But also, I just did really want to start our adventure off with a bang. So obviously, I'm not gonna be giving myself any more Pokemon, but I did just want to start off the journey with a Pokemon that we'll probably be using for the rest of the adventure. So since it is the Christmas holidays, what I decided to do was give everybody that joins the server within the first 2 weeks a Christmas present. That Christmas present is a shiny starter of their choice. So if you guys do go on to the PokeSmash.co website, you'll be able to find the Christmas package, which essentially allows you to choose a shiny starter of your choice. Now, this is a very, very limited time thing, so be sure to get on the server ASAP to claim that, but I am gonna go do that right now. Alrighty, so there we go. I did manage to claim my Christmas package, and I decided to go with a shiny Mudkip as my second starter. Let's go ahead and check his nature first of all, which is actually pretty good. Hasty, it has boosted speed and minus attack. It's not the best nature, but I guess it's pretty good. And then we can go ahead and check his IVs, which are they're okay. I mean, his speed IVs aren't that great, but just as being a random Pokemon, that's not bad at all. Anyway, let's go ahead and start training up our Pokemon, because that is probably the best thing that you can really do to start off your adventure. Also, I just realized I am game mode 1, so let's go ahead and get out of game mode. That's one thing I'm gonna have to remember to do before starting every episode, because I'm gonna be on the server a lot, just, you know, as maintenance and whatnot, making sure everything is okay. And in doing that, I'm gonna have to be in game mode to fix a lot of things. So I'm gonna have to remember to go back into game mode 0 when I'm making videos. Anyway, so probably the best way to level up is to chill around spawn for a little bit. I did put a couple of spawners around spawn, ironically, that spawn really low level Pokemon, so you can probably train off them really easily. Another really good way to train is to go into the EV hub, which is right down here. If you just drop down, then you'll be able to... Well, that's an issue. So that's gonna get fixed really soon. I'm definitely gonna make sure that there is no falling damage, that you can just jump right down, because I think that would be really cool. But for now, what you're gonna have to do is just /warp space EVS, and that'll take you straight down here. Okay, so I'm gonna want to get both my RIOLU and Mudkip attack and speed EVs. So let's go ahead and start with some attack EVs. So the way EVs works is every single Pokemon that you eliminate gives the Pokemon that you use to eliminate that Pokemon. Oh gosh, I'm doing a horrible job explaining this. Okay, so every single specific things like attack, it's gonna boost your Pokemon's attack stat. So I'm gonna want to max out the RIOLU and Mudkip attack and speed stats. So there we go. Both of our Pokemon. Wait, never mind. It was just the RIOLU that leveled up. But I'm hoping to get both of these guys to level 10 before we really start our adventure. Oh my goodness, a Darkrai just spawned! Oh my god, a Darkrai just spawned in the swampland. I've only been online for like an hour, and I kid you not, there have already been like 4 legendaries that spawned. There was a Cresselia, there was a Groudon, now there's a Darkrai, and I think I'm missing one, but it's honestly crazy how many legendaries are spawning. I think, like, I legitimately think that there's a bug because they're spawning every like 10 minutes or so. So me and my team are gonna have to investigate really what's going on right now. But if you guys want to get a legendary, I guess right now is the best time to do so. Anyway, let's go ahead and slash warp heal. This is gonna take us to the Pokemon Center, which is right at spawn, so that we can now heal our Pokemon and get back to training. Ooh, that actually reminds me, I can't right now even catch anything because I don't have any Pokeballs, but if you do slash kit space first, that's gonna give you the first kit. I don't really know why it's called first kit. Mickey, if you're watching this, we gotta change that name, man. Come on. Anyway, that's gonna give you all the basic tools, a couple of Pokeballs. It's gonna give you an XP share, which is really cool. Your golden shovel that you can use to claim things, running boots, and some potions. Now, I know that I can claim this multiple times, but I'm not sure if you guys can. And if you can, then that's definitely not a good thing. You should not be able to claim your kit multiple times. So I'm gonna have to double check that you guys can, because if you can, that would be really bad. Anyway, let's continue leveling up our dudes. Now, there are some random Pokemon that spawn in here, like Sableye and Golbat, but overall, it should be pretty straightforward which Pokemon you need to take out in order to get the specific EVs that you're looking for. I'm actually gonna go ahead and put the EV share on Mudkip. This way he gets some levels along with RIOLU as RIOLU takes these guys out. Because even though Mudkip doesn't have perfect EVs, or IVs rather, I am certainly going to use him a lot in order to, you know, take out gyms and probably, I don't know if I'll be using him in tournaments and whatnot because tournament teams have to be essentially perfect in order to do well, but he's definitely going to be helpful in my team for taking out gyms and other trainers and just Pokemon in general. Ooh, I believe I have the ability to slash Pokeheal. I mean, I am the owner after all. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I can now use Pokeheal. It's kind of weird because on my single player world, I forbid myself from using Pokeheal because I try to be as legit as possible. So it's kind of weird using Pokeheal, but I'm gonna have to get used to it, I guess. Now, I don't think that you guys have access to Pokeheal. I know that there are ranks that grant Pokeheal. So if you guys are interested in that, be sure to go check it out. But I don't believe that you guys get Pokeheal off the get-go. Ooh, we got a victory bell that actually spawned. Let's go. So the way that I set up the EV spawning is that every single spot has their like basic Pokemon that'll spawn. Like for attack, the basic Pokemon is Scraggy. That's why you see so many of them. But then there's always an odd chance that a victory bell is going to spawn, which gives 3 times the amount of EVs that Scraggy does. It's the same thing for every single one. So over here we have special attack and you'll see a ton of Nummels, but eventually you'll get the rare occasion where a Vileplume will spawn. I thought that was a pretty neat idea, and you know, I came up with it all on my own, so I'm actually kind of nervous about like doing tournaments and stuff because there are already a lot of people that are online for like hours a day trading up their Pokemon and getting their EVs right and all that stuff. So I honestly feel like I'm gonna get wrecked if we, or when we eventually do end up doing tournaments. Hey, and there we go. We got ourselves another victory bell. That's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and take this dude out. RIOLU's already getting a ton of levels, which is really, really good. And there we go. Mudkip is also level 9. Mudkip actually might evolve pretty soon. But the way that RIOLU evolves is actually through happiness. You have to make him really happy and then level him up one more time, and then he will evolve. So right now his happiness is only at 85. I believe it starts at 70. So he's getting pretty happy already, which is pretty cool. But I think that we have to get it all the way up to like 250 or something around there. So it's still a little bit of a long shot before he will evolve. There we go. Both of our Pokemon are now over level 10, which is really what we were going for. Let's go ahead and check their EVs. Let's go for, this is RIOLU. He's got 27 attack EVs. And I'm not sure that Mudkip even has any, honestly, because he, oh, wait. Mudkip actually also has 27. Okay, that's something I didn't know. If you have an XP share on another Pokemon, they get the exact same amount of EVs as the primary Pokemon. Yeah, that seems a little bit OP, but I'll take it. Anyway, let's head back to spawn. And what I want to do now is go and get myself a home so that we can start our town. If you guys are new to the channel, then you probably didn't know this, but if you are an OG fan, then you will know all about Skirtville. So probably like 3 years ago is when I started playing on Pixelmon servers, and back then there was a funny meme. It wasn't even really a meme, it was just like a saying, like skr skr, you know? Back then it was really funny. I know right now it's not that funny because it's old, but I promise back in the day it was hilarious. Anyway, because of how funny it was, I decided to name my town Skirtville, like Skirtville, you know? And so since that day, every single server that I've played on, I've decided to reincarnate Skirtville. And that is exactly what we're going to be doing again on my server. So now what I need to do is just go find a nice open area for everyone to build their houses at and build Skirtville from scratch. And the best way to do that is to do /RTP. That is going to take you to a completely random spot in the map. Hopefully we get like a plains biome or an extreme hill, something that's really open, and then we'll be good to go. Oh, okay, so this area actually looks perfect. It's a nice little open plains area with a cool ocean here. I'm not really sure how deep it goes, but this is certainly going to do the job. So to claim an area, what you have to do is go to your golden shovel that you'll get if you do the /kit first. Then you can just right click on a corner. So here is one corner of my claim. And I actually want to try to get all the way into the ocean, but I believe I only have like 1,000 blocks, even though I'm the owner. Like, that doesn't make sense, right? Like, what the heck? Oh, what the heck? Okay, so there we go. I went all the way to the bottom and right clicked again. And if you see these golden blocks pop up, that means that you successfully claimed this area. And that is how big your claim is going to be. So it's all the way from over there to over here. This is actually a pretty big claim. I'm pretty happy with that. And now what I can do is do /set home, and that's going to set my home here. So if you do /set home and hit enter, then that's going to set your home. But I already actually set a home because I was testing things. And there we go. So now it's set for me. So what that means is if you run away or if you want to go to spawn or really anywhere to get back to this place, all I have to do is do /home and boom, it teleports me right back to my home. Now I'm not actually going to build my home in today's episode. I'm going to save that for another time, but I will show you guys the coordinates, which is -7,700 and then +5,700. That seems like it's really far away. So what I'm probably going to do is make a warp to Skirtville. If you'll probably be able to find it if you do /warp list. It'll pop up there. And then you guys can all feel free to build houses all around this area. Now, I want to be honest, Skirtville normally gets really, really messy because a lot of people want to join, which is totally cool. But please do your best to make your houses as neat and just nice as possible. And try not to bunch them too close to each other or else it gets really, really messy. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today. Normally, when I start up new series like this, I get a nice little influx of new viewers. So if you guys did go ahead and enjoy this video and want to see some more content like this, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe and like button. Obviously, if you guys do want to join the server, feel free to do so. Again, the IP is mc.pokesmash.co. But anyway, I'm really excited to continue this series. I can't wait for the rest of the development of the server because there is so much to come that I'm trying to keep a secret because of how cool it is. But anyway, that is going to be it. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy holidays. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, alligators.